And so, what are your top three? What are the top three concerns and things that you are hearing in your district that people have?
So the schools are obviously the number one thing. The AI piece is another one. And then remembering that we still need a transportation program is really the third thing. We just opened up 69 Highway, the new express and so forth, and that's good. And people there was so much complaining about it as it was closed. The fact that it's open now, it's funny now because people are complaining because nobody's using the express lanes, which isn't really true. Every morning I see people, there's one section of the road that still causes congestion and so forth during rush hour. But even though that has come along, there's still issues in especially in this part of Johnson County in terms of our transportation program and being able to cooperate with the cities and the county so that we can move around the county without it becoming gridlocked. That's particularly true as it continues to push and develop to the south. The Spring Hill has grown to Olathe now. What's going to end up happening is the area between Spring Hill and Olathe is going to close to Overland Park, and then it's going to push again south. It's that area still requires a good transportation program and good thinking on it. It would be great if it's so funny to look back at history and know that we had a streetcar basically that ran from Olathe to Kansas City, Missouri, and that thing doesn't exist anymore. It would be great if other transportation options were available. The problem is we've just grown so much as a car dependent community. It's hard to get that accepted. And when I try to find a way to ride the bus to work, it's only about 4 miles. It would be great if you could. You just can't. So as a cyclist enthusiast, I've ridden the bicycle more than I have ever ridden the bus in Johnson County. But if we could look at additional options and particularly what Kansas City, Missouri's done in terms of expanding the streetcar and so forth, it could relieve a lot of the pressure on the way that growth has happened in Johnson County. It's a little pie in the sky and it's a little far out there. The other thing that is of concern to me, but is a representative from this side of the state, I think water is going to be a concern in the long run. It already is a concern in how the allocation works and everything else. So I just don't think we can lose sight of those things that make Kansas great. And having the agricultural base that we have, the number one industry still being agricultural, we've we've got to do things that look to the future. And that's what that kind of planning can do if we're thinking about those things that are going to affect us in the long run.